things right here, they
Yeah,
already
we're
took
gonna
them
take-
off.
well, no,
Oh,
we
it's
can
these
take
right
this.
here. So these, don't turn the machine on or do anything until these guys have come off. Okay, so that's
So they
just,
come on.
remove the fixing
Yeah,
plates
okay.
before switching on the machine.
Yeah.
So those are the fixing plates.
Yes.
Okay,
It helps in shipping, you know, to protect the machine, but you just wanna get those all first thing, so. Oops. And you have this tool in your, box, so,
you get all of this stuff, you get this little box, all of your hoops, and she'll tell us what all of this is. This was something I bought at the class I went to on Saturday. It's called a bird's nest, and it's, I just thought it might be something I would need, but it's like a scalpel and a little hook. But it's a stitch releaser and a thread hook. So if when you're stitching and something happens, you can just come in and she'll show us underneath, and you can use that little scalpel and cut your threads so you just don't completely tear everything apart. But it was $29 or something, but I thought it's an investment in my, in our sanity. Oops.
you can keep these if you want, I asked Eric, I mean, you can, but you don't, I guess if you shipped it again, you could put it back on, but we're gonna just take it off, you could just store it in.
Yeah.
You get a little box like this with the machine. Oh, this is y'all's, so.
What makes this?
So we just wanna take this off.
Do you want all these out, Deanna?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
so,
so what'd you do
so
there?
this big screw right here, I was trying to make sure, but these two big, you wanna loosen them
Uh-huh.
so that this, comes up like this. You just wanna tighten it, this gets your thread stand up, and then these. Right on the top
Thread.
is another screw here.
No, that's what I was
It's
just
like
saying
a
as I
big
was doing
gray
this.
spool screw, and this will move these out.
Oh, okay.
It's like this one right here, and then you just wanna tighten it back down. So you kinda open this up, and then you can, you know, move this around too. We can get that situated. And then you can plug it in.
Seam first. Oh my gosh, guys, it just pulls off.
Deanna, where's your outlet?
There. Oh, my gosh. You're so smart.
I don't feel smart. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I'm gonna cut the thread.
The big picture?
So now it's ready to go. You can adjust this screw here. It'll help, between these two screws, it'll help move this on. Okay. All right, so now we're going to thread the machine. So let me turn it on. So, it's nice because we're able to get to the back of the machine. It's a little easier to thread sometimes starting here and then moving forward. Each spool has a number, so, and in the back, the numbers will correspond here. So it'll help you from the back as well as the front. So this one is, 1, so They usually suggest if you start in the center and move out, then you're not crossing threads, just a little easier. So we're gonna start, you know, maybe with 5, move this way, and then move with 6 and move out. So we'll just start with the threading.
I undid these too.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and put that on there. So we're gonna start here, and I'm gonna have each of you do it, so I'll show you. So right now we're on number 5. So for 5, we look for 5, so we go through this hole, and then we look for another 5, which is right here. Okay, now you can see there's another 5 right here. Okay, so we have 5, 5, and 5, okay? So that makes it a little easier. Now we can come to the
Why
front.
is this like this one?
Oh. It just, these spools are really good. So after you use the spool, you can pull this out, just to keep it from getting tangled.
And what was the brand of this thread again?
It's Robinson Antone thread. It's a polyester thread, and with the machine going at such a high speed, it works the best. So after you finish sewing, if you take your thread and just wrap it in there and just clap that down, it holds your thread and it doesn't, you know, go everywhere. So they also make smaller spools too, but the big cones, you know, will last a long time. So. Okay, so now what we can do, I guess, is we could probably, well, let's just do one at a time. So I'm saying we could do all of them, but let's just do one at a time. That way you can go through the process. So we're at 5 right now here. This is, you can close this, like once we get done, we can close it a little bit. If you have like an air conditioner vent or something above it, it just keeps the threads, you know, from moving around. But we're gonna open it up right now. So we have one more we've gotta come, let me see if you have a pair of scissors. Sometimes
But
it
those are
has-
bad scissors, probably. Stacy, there's better scissors in there that would cut the thread. And
Sometimes it always has like.
No.
Use a seam ripper?
maybe on the second left. No, maybe
First.
top. Okay.
Thank you. So I'm just gonna cut this at an angle just to get a nice point, so. Okay, so we're going to now come straight down. I'm so short, so it's, there it is. Okay, so that's really the last one there. So now we're gonna look for the number 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there, okay, I'm not done, so hold on. Okay, go over here. So I can get to it from the back.
There's a hole back
There's a
here.
little hole, so.
Okay.
After that, I can pretty much go all the way down. So we've
You
come
get the
up
hole
here,
in the back.
here, this hole. We've come down to this hole, and now we're coming to the front here. And it's good because everything is numbered for us, so we can see. Okay, so now we have, after you've come through here, there's a little metal plate. You just want to come underneath that plate. And, you know, it's like this little guide, just want to go underneath, okay? So this is number 5. This is our tension. You want to go underneath one time, okay? Just one turn, but just like on a machine, you want to make sure it gets in there. This is your tension now. Okay, you have these lines here, and I'm short, but there is a little groove at the top where it's kind of raised. So you can see if you want it need to be on this side of the pen or the other side. All these 5 on this side need to be on this side of the pen. And then later on you'll see we need to be on this side of the pen for the others, okay? But it is raised right there so you can see. Plastic kind of comes up. One more piece right here. Again, just go underneath that right there. Now we're gonna come straight down. And right here, there's a little turnaround. So you can see, again, it's telling us to come up. Just like in your sewing, you take up lever in a sewing machine, we're gonna do that. This one will have to go
From the
from
right
right to the left. The nice thing is that once you do have this thread, if you want to change a thread, it's like in a serger, we can just tie on, pull it through, cut the knot, poke it through. So once you thread it, you can change the colors without having to rethread it. So we're gonna come down. So we've come down. Can y'all see that okay? We've come down, around, this way, and down. Now we're gonna look for number 5. So it's right there. So number 5, we're gonna come through the hole here and just kind of go back and make sure it's in the groove. So we're at number 5 right now. Okay. So now, in your toolbox, you have different tools. This one is what I use a lot for threading. There's a little notch on it here. And then this one is for something else later. But what I like to do with this is each of these needle threaders have this wire that is on the right side. So I'm gonna grab the thread, come straight up, and pull. So it's your, like in the sewing machine, it's that little threader. So we're gonna kind of pull it, you know, to the front. And you get to it from the right side. And I'll let each of y'all do that, so. Okay, so once you have it here, we're gonna go to our screen. So we have this nice big screen. Now pull this so y'all can see. I know this is like some of the setup features, but you know, I'm sure y'all want English, so we'll select that. No, we want English, so we're gonna say okay. So now everything's in English. We've taken all these plates off, so we should be good. Say okay, and now our machine. It's just, I guess these are some setup features, so your clock, I guess, if you wanted to.
Okay, let's set it, why not? Anybody have it on their phone, what time it is?
So I guess, do we go to the clock, I
1:26.
guess? Oh, I
According
guess
to
we
your
say okay. Okay, so, yeah, so if y'all wanna set that, there's some little.
What time?
Your
Oh,
clock
the
says
month.
126.
Okay, the month is
7. 25.
And it's PM, and it is 1, what time?
26, hold on, it's going to be 27.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So now, once that's on there, what we want to do is, you first want to touch this one here. You touch here, and you want to tell it which thread we're going to thread. And we are going to thread number 5. Okay? So, because we're on number 5, we just have to tell which one first. And so now we touch this button. This is our threader. So it has an automatic threader. So our threader has come up like that.
Do we put in the color or anything? Or does it?
You don't have to. Yeah, you wouldn't have to. I'll show you that here in a little bit. It should come up when we put a design in. So this right here, our prong has come out. Now, if you can see, if you take this, you'll find the way that's easy for you, but if you hold this like here, we're gonna go underneath these two, and then underneath this right here. So underneath these 2 pins, and then underneath like that. Okay? Then we're gonna come up and around, and you can see this little line here going like that. And now it's gonna cut the thread. So you first have to get the threader out, put the thread in. Now we're ready to just touch this again. When we touch it, it's gonna retract. So now the thread went back through. So now we're threaded on number 5. Is that quick?
That quick?
No poking it through a needle, through an eye of a needle, so that's good.
Yeah, did you see all the other steps?
But But see, it's like a serger too, like, once you have it threaded, just do a square knot, tie it tight, you know.
Square
cut it.
knot where? What are you talking about knotting it? I'm so confused on
Okay,
that
well,
part.
let's just say, okay, let's do that. So let's say, all right, you've got all these threads. What happened to this?
Have you ever done this for a serger?
Huh.
Have you ever had to do this for a serger?
Well, I've changed the thread, but,
It's the same way where you take from here. You tie the new
Tie the
cut.
I
little
just put a
color
new
to it.
spool on it.
Are you trained in sergers too? But you don't have to.
I have some people that are, yeah.
Good, but you're not.
Like,
Oh.
a lot of them I
Oh.
am, but.
Oh.
Like that one?
Mm. The Juki.
Oh, Juki, yeah, we liked it. Yeah, which one is that
Will you
one?
just
The
show me
air
how to like, turn
threader.
it on and stuff?
And I'll show, there's a CD.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
Watch the CD, don't look at the book.
Okay.
Yeah, don't look at
The
book.
CD shows you exactly, and I can show you what to do on that.
That's what I need.
I can do the serger.
Okay. Thank you.
So why don't we just change your color? So say I really want pink here instead of this color.
Oh, so you're
So
gonna just.
all I have to do is cut here. You do want to pop those back in so that when it's going, it's not going to get caught. So you do want to put that back down. Okay, so now we're going to take this, take the two threads together, and just tie a square knot.
Oh, see, it seems like it would get tangled in, not, you know, that knot would catch somewhere.
Okay?
Do we have to trim it down a little?
Yeah, sometimes I just cut the little tail, but just pull it so it's tight. Okay? So you have that. And you come to the front. And just pull it through. And you're done. Okay?
So much easier.
Oh.
Well, now
You're
you
going
have to
through
go
that
back.
whole-
Yeah.
Okay.
But now you're gonna have to start at
Right.
this step,
Uh-huh,
correct?
Yes. So now, all I have to do is bring my threader out again. Okay,
So you press the button.
So I'm already still on 5, so I'm good there. So I just hit the threader. Threader comes out. You go under the 2 prongs and then under this one here, up and around.
Wow.
Touch this here, threads it.
So when you're doing this top part, you're going right to left, and when you're doing the bottom part, you're doing left to right. And you're doing, and this side,
Yes,
you're going,
uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah, well, this part will all be the same consistently,
Yes.
but up here, like when we'll do all these with, you know, together, and then we'll do these. So on this side, what changes, instead of being on, the left side, we're gonna come around on this side of the pin. But
Okay.
all of this will stay the same.
Okay.
So this is the part that'll be a little different. It still will, you know, the thread will go around the same way, so. But you have these little tracks, so we follow that as we go through. So who would like, do you want me to do one more for you, or,
I think so.
okay?
That'll work.
And then we'll, because we've got 10 spools, so. Okay, let's see. Okay? All right, so now. Now what's going on here?
I was freezing.
Has it been good?
Now
It's
I'm
okay.
on 5, so let's go to 4.
I wasn't very good. I'll show you my croquis.
Now the
Oh,
4,
I can't do croquis.
because it's in the front,
Okay,
we
I'm
just
gonna-
have to go through the
Just
one
do
hole. We don't have to go back here, okay? So we're in the back row, you have
What
to do
number are you
these.
on?
I'm on number 4. So I'm gonna look for 4 here. So now I'm on 4. So I'm gonna go to the front.
Does it matter where we put these? Oops, sorry.
No, you might start on the middle, I
On
guess.
6?
6, yeah.
Okay, I wanna try to do it as you do it. I
Okay.
learned better that way.
Yeah. That pink thread, can you wrap it a little bit around that spool. I've kind of pulled it out.
Yep.
Okay,
Is
good.
that good?
Yeah, that's
Keep
good.
pulling.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, so now, yeah, so if you're on 6,
It's just not
Yeah, that's
staying at
good.
the position.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
so
I'm
you
just
want to
going
go through
6.
the back
Yep.
hole,
Yep, got it.
and then there's one more hole,
Yep. Oh, this is the easy part. I'm worried about the part that
and then
you have.
and then through there. Okay, now we're gonna go down together.
Yep.
This is this little guy right
Yeah.
here. I can't see the whole thing.
Sorry.
I don't know what's on the end.
Oh, where'd your string
here
go?
it is.
Okay. Are you in 4?
Yes. There you go.
Got it.
Okay, so now,
Through the small black hole.
yes, I need to go the back, I guess. Okay, sorry.
Stacy, you want to take care of this? And then around.
Okay, so now I'm gonna come to the front. So after you go through that hole, you want to go under the plate.
Yep, I did that.
Okay, so then after the plate, you want to follow the track. So this one is actually coming all the way here because you follow the line. So I'm going to come around one time, around, and then on this side of the pin.
Oh, that's yours.
Okay, so
Okay,
so
so
you
I'm
did this
oh,
one.
Oh, I
Okay.
accidentally got caught.
Yeah.
So
you
did I
went
do
up-
that right? I went around one
Yeah,
time.
One time. Okay.
Mhm.
So then on this side, you want to. I think it's raised, right? Yeah, right here. You want to go on this side. Of
Oh,
the
even
pin.
though
Do
the
you
little
see
arrow
it?
says the other side?
What side is it saying?
The other side of that. So your right side of that pole. So right here.
Oh. Okay, good. Yes.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
No,
I'm
that's
just making
it. I just can't.
I'm just
okay.
making sure I
No,
did it
that's
right.
Good. Yeah, that side of the pin.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoops.
Uh-oh, you're all tangled.
So right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So now
Go down.
we're gonna come straight down and up, and then we're gonna go.
Is that right? Okay.
And then through this.
I'll let you do yours first.
Through this little.
Hole right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I need to cut. How do I
And you
know?
want
Oh,
to
I
be
was gonna
on
say.
this side.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
So they'll all be on the same side. The only one was that. You also have some tweezers too, so if it helps,
Okay.
you can use like a tweezer. There's a little. So this will help too.
Okay.
We're gonna come straight down,
Straight down.
and then
Down the one I went back up on?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we went here. Yeah, we did. You're correct.
Okay.
So now you're on number 6, so we're gonna go through this one last hole,
Yep.
and then sometimes you just have to.
Oh,
Your black is hard
sorry.
to see sometimes.
I'm just
Here's a little
underneath here.
tweezer too. See?
Getting it on the bottom side. Okay.
Okay, we come
Earring.
this
Super
side.
helpful.
Okay, thanks.